Hello everyone, this is Tengu, and welcome back to another Bloodborne boss drawing. Last episode, we faced Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower, and by defeating her, we have uncovered the secret behind the Hunter's Nightmare. Beyond the clock tower lies a small fishing hamlet filled with strange fish-like creatures. These inhabitants were once human, but their forms were twisted through their contact with the Great One Kos that resided in the nearby waters. When the body of Kos washed up on the shores of the fishing hamlet, word spread to the scholars of Byrgenwerth, who came in pursuit of great knowledge. Upon the discovery of the village, the Byrgenwerth hunters proceeded to slaughter those who resided there, and performed horrible experiments on them, the results of which are likely what we witness in the research hall. Little did they know that Kos had been with child when she died, and so the orphan laid a curse upon those that had violated the ones who worshipped its mother. The hunters were cursed to forever be drawn into the Hunter's Nightmare, where they would be locked into an eternal battle with beasts. Working our way through the remnants of the hamlet, we reach an opening out to the sea where the body of Kos lies. A twisted form emerges from the body, and we are faced with the source of the curse upon all blood-drunk hunters, the Orphan of Kos. This is one of the more difficult fights in the game. The Orphan is armed with a bladed placenta-like weapon, and moves with incredible speed. It can launch its weapon out for some deceptively long range, so it's better to avoid standing at mid-range. Move in close to the boss, staying on its left side for the easiest time avoiding its attacks. You can parry this boss, but the timing will be difficult, as the boss tends to have a slight delay on its close-range attacks. You can also backstab the boss if you run underneath its leap, and get your charge attack off quickly enough. Definitely one of the better damage opportunities in the first phase of the fight. In the second phase, the Orphan becomes much more wild and aggressive, while gaining some new attacks to boot. Watch for when the boss screeches, as large waves of electricity will radiate out from it. These will be easier to dodge with a little distance from the boss. This range is more manageable at this phase in the fight, with how much the boss will be moving around. If you are able to move in close, there is another opportunity for a backstab just after the boss finishes the animation for its lightning attack. For our gear, I went with the Harrowed set, which can be picked up in one of the buildings near the main center of the fishing hamlet. This set surprisingly once belonged to a church hunter. Certain church hunters obfuscate their identities and slip into the nooks and crannies of the city. This is the garb that allows these harrowed individuals to go unnoticed. These hunters are keen to early signs of the scourge, serving as the first line of defense against its outbreak. Or perhaps, when the time is right, they find signs of the scourge where there are none. It just goes to show, the corner beggar is not always who he seems. In similar fashion, I went with Simon's bowblade as our weapon. Simon was one of these harrowed individuals, and sought a way to end the curse that plagued generations of hunters. Church hunter Simon despised firearms, and so the church workshop had this weapon specifically fashioned to his liking. The large curved blade serves as a bow when transformed. But aside from a few close friends, Simon was scoffed at for his choice of arms. For who would dare face the beasts with a measly bow? Once the Orphan of Kos falls, the curse placed on the old hunters has been lifted, freeing future generations of hunters from the eternal Hunter's Nightmare. The nightmare itself remains, however, and we have one final task left before leaving it. We came across the skull of Lawrence on our journey, and now it's time to return it to its owner. Lawrence the First Vicar will be our next fight, so if there is any gear left from the DLC we haven't used in a video, now would be the perfect opportunity. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.